Hello everyone, my name is Divya Sri Saripilla and I am explaining about CIA Triad in cybersecurity and I am volunteer at Shivi Forensics. Before we dive into the details of today's presentation, let's take a look at the structure and the key topic we will be covering. It would be include introduction about CIA Triad and uses of CIA Triad and explanation and its significance in forensic science, tools and techniques, challenges and future trends, real case studies and references. Now we discuss about CIA Triad. First of all, what is CIA Triad? We can say that the CI Triad is a model that shows the three main goals needed to achieve the information security. Next, about uses of CI Triad. First of all, risk management. Using the CI Triad to identify and mitigate risks to information systems. And compliance, ensuring compliance with regulations and standards such as HIPAA or PCI DSS. Incident response, using the CIA Triad to respond to security incidents and minimize damage. Security auditing, using the CIA Triad to evaluate the security posture of an organization. In the compliance, the HIPAA means Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. It mandates that healthcare organization and implements administrate. About PCI DSS, it is Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard and it focuses on securing cardholder data such as credit card information. Now we discuss about confidentiality. Confidentiality refers to the ensuring that information is only accessible to others. It means one who works, they will only authorize their information, individual or entity. It involves ensuring that sensitive information remains private and is only accessible to those who have legitimate need to know. In other words, confidentiality means keeping information secret and limiting access to those who require it to perform their duties. This principle is critical in a wide range of settings, including personal, legal, financial, medical, and business. Suppose our company is going to 10% loss in Q4. So, if you are not maintaining confidentiality, it would be leaked to others. Will inform it to the media. That's all about confidentiality. Next, about integrity. It refers to the accuracy, completeness, and consistency of information. It involves ensuring that data remains unaltered and trustworthy throughout its life cycle. In other words, the integrity means that the information is authentic, reliable, and free from errors to the tampering. It would be essential in many fields, including science, engineering, finance, and healthcare, and also in the government. If our company is going to make 10% loss in Q, now if you maintain integrity, so the others will not about the information. It's all about integrity. Now about availability. It refers to the accessibility and usability of information and resources when they are needed. It involves ensuring that the information and system remains accessible and functional even in the face of disruptions such as system failures, natural disasters, or cyber attacks. In other words, the availability means that users can access their resources that need to perform of their duties. Interruption or delay this principle is critical in many fields including healthcare. So now if our company is going to 10% loss in Q4, so the information will not available to others, so what they gonna do? It's all about availability. Now we are discussing about CIA tried significance in forensic science. First of all, confidentiality. Confidentiality means in forensic science the protection of sensitive information related to a case such as person identifiable information. It includes victim information, suspect information, and witness statements. And next about case files and evidence. It includes what type of evidence were found and about case file. Now, expert opinion and conclusion. It about what what the experts, forensic experts, given the conclusion about case. And next about integrity. Integrity refers to the accuracy, completeness, and reliability of evidence and data. It includes evidence handling and storage, how the evidence were handled and stored and preserved. Next, data analysis and interpretation. Ensuring that data is accurately analyzed and interpreted to prevent errors or biases. And next, chain of custody. It maintains chain of custody about the case. And the next slide about availability. And it will be continued in significance in forensic science. It refers to the accessibility and usability of evidence data and systems. It includes what the forensic tools and equipment were used and how the case were investigated and the data retrieval and analysis and how about the evidence were preserved. It's all about confidentiality, integrity and availability in forensic science. And now about tools and techniques used in CIA triad. First of all, tools. NCASE, a digital forensic tool used for data recovery, analysis, and reporting. And next, FTK. It was also a tool used for recovery, analysis, and reporting. After that, autopsy. It was also a tool used for data analysis and for the reporting. Next, about volatility. It was a tool used for memory analysis and reporting. Next, about Plazo, a digital forensic tool used for timeline analysis and reporting. Now, the topic about techniques. What the type of techniques used in CIA tried? Chain of custody were used to maintain a secure and documented about the evidence and data carving and network analysis. It means analyze network traffic to detect, investigate cybercrime and malware analysis and timeline analysis. It means timelines to reconstruct events and investigate crimes. And now we are discussing about challenges and future trends. First of all, about challenges. It's about what the challenges were featured in CIA threat. Suppose the growing number of cybersecurity threats poses a challenge to the CIA threat. It means number of are cyber cases are going, and it a challenge to the CIA threat. And next about data breaches. It's also a challenge to the CIA threat for evidence protection. And next about future trends. It means what type of future trends, including CIA trade, example artificial intelligence and machine learning. It will become more prevalent in forensic science and digital forensics and cloud forensics and biometric forensics. In biometric forensics, including DNA analysis and facial recognition, will play a critical role in CIA trade. And now we are discussing about real case studies in CIA trade. First of all, Equifax data breach. It was happened in the year 2017 and the company name was Equifax. It was located in United States and the type of incident was data breach. Now that CIA trade affected. And what the affected was happened 147 million people were exposed about their personal and financial data, and the attackers altered or manipulated financial data and access to personal information. And it was one of the largest credit reporting agencies in the US suffered a massive data breach when hackers exploited a vulnerability in their web application framework. And the breach was a direct attack on the confidentiality, and the hackers were accessed and stole large amount of personal and financial data of the users. And now about case study 2. It was Target data breach and the year happened in 2013 and company named Target Corporation. It was located in United States and the incident type were data breach. And what type of CIA trade affected? Loss of credit card and debit card information of over 40 million people was affected, and the hackers altered the payment data on redirect funds. And hackers gained access to target point of sale systems through a third party vendor. The breach compromised the payment card details of more than 40 million customers during the holiday shopping season. And they are manipulated the system of financial transactions. So now the presentation was ended and I mentioned what type of sources used during the presentation. Everyone, thank you very much for your attention and I hope the presentation were informative. Thank you.